here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter. From the gun on third down, Wise. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got his man. It's Pierce. So they convert on fourth, and now from just outside the 30, here's first and 10. They'll swing this out to Giddens. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. They'll get this one to Pittman. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a one-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. As this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And he is going to lose yardage here. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
39-yard line.
Love. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Norris. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on second and 8. He'll find Metcalf. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. And the Steelers are stopped.
Now a give right side. Norris. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. Second down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. Second and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Steelers first down.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. On the give, it's Warren. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
To throw now. Here's Love. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now fourth down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that, CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Warren. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That complete to Downs. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's another Colts first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Colts on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They start this drive out on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
For a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They toss it to Warren. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who is shaken up on that last play. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Warren will try the right side. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Now 2nd and 5. for one. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. 2nd and 11. A toss, left side, Johnson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13.
3rd down and 13.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. But there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 on time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So it's a win here for the Steelers, and it was all thanks to the play of their veteran quarterback.
Yeah, he was just on target all afternoon with 3 touchdown passes. They couldn't find a way to stop him, and ultimately, he guided them to victory.
So for Pittsburgh, the win will be their 12th now on the campaign. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they wanted desperately to finish above 500, but that will not happen as it is an 8-9 season in the end. And they can take solace in the fact that this team never quit all the way to the end. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.